rotate back. Okay, hi, it's Mieka Fast and Weight Loss, and I've wasted my entire morning trying to get tags on my car. I've made little videos here and there, documenting my day because I ate bad yesterday and today is worse. And yesterday, I'm gonna make a very short whiteboard video, but because my whole day is wasted, I just made my third stop at the DMV. I thought I was gonna finally get my tags, and now I'm trying to find another DMV. So this is gonna be today's update video. However, I will sit down at the board and put my weights, put my numbers, and I feel like crying, but it's like this, I don't even care about the food. I know this is a weight loss channel. I could care less about that at this moment. I just want to get the freaking tags on this freaking car. They expire tomorrow. I'm a procrastinator, which is terrible. But I'm going to explain the food from yesterday. I'm going to explain the food for today, and it's bad. Am I going to reach my 30 in 30 days? I don't know. And if I don't, then I'm just a failure again, and it is what it is. And any negative comment on any of my videos, I'm deleting and blocking. I don't care if we're best buddies on YouTube, okay? I don't want to hear it. But yes, you're free to type whatever you want, wherever you want, and I'm free to delete it. I just don't have the energy for it today. So I'm heading to, first let me go to yesterday. I met Nikki. I conceded because she was having a bad time with something personal. I already told you guys yesterday I was not having a great time, and I was like, let's just not worry about points. I told her the night before, Monday night, don't worry about points, because the stress we're going through, we don't need to be worrying about getting points. Ooh, they're going fast on me. Ooh. I'm speeding and they're speeding. Okay. I don't speed. Let me try not to speed. Okay. So I'm doing her hair, just did a touch up on her hair at her house. We made our little video on our other channel. I'm already having other stresses, you guys. However, I have to process it because I can't be depressed. I can't be feeling bad. I have to. It's obligatory to be happy, grateful, and to know that this is my religious talk. This life is a test. I'm not a prophet, but all the prophets were tested and God loved them. So I need to just deal with it and be grateful, okay? But I ate yesterday. I went to a restaurant. So I'm doing her hair. I'm like, okay, what are you going to do? What are you eating today? And she was like, I don't know. She was like, what are you eating today? I was like, I don't know. She was like, we could go to a restaurant. And I was like, yes. We have not went to a restaurant for a long time, and that's something we used to like to do a lot, which she does with her husband. I don't have a food partner or a restaurant partner. That's something I enjoy. Hi, peace, love. So now we're thinking of where to go. She was giving some ideas. I didn't even know. She said Cheesecake Factory. I was like, I cannot go to Cheesecake Factory without getting their ice cream and cheesecake. So no, because I don't want to waste a sugar day. So then, long story short, we went to Golden Corral. Okay, I took pictures. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show everybody because I don't care who doesn't like it. Okay, whoever calls me a fatty or binge eating or whatever, I'm deleting it because duh. And I took pictures because I don't have to fear anybody on YouTube. I only need to fear God. And is it glutton? Yeah, overeating is glutton. And most of us that are fat, that don't have a medical issue, people tell me all kinds of different medical issues I can have. I don't think I have them. And I have not tried hard enough on my weight loss journey to even feel like going to get tested for anything else. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It just is what it is. I am not giving up. But I'm telling you, today is going to be bad because I'm stressed to the max right now. But it's baby stress. It's first world country. Baby not even should be a stress because people in other countries is living real stress, okay? And their life matters to me. That God put me here in America, and we have it so dang good. And my opinion is we don't work as hard as we should. We don't, and little problems like me driving around trying to find the right DMV is not a real problem. I have a vehicle. So we ate there. I took pictures of my food, and boy, did I have food. I really stuffed myself. I always say I don't get stuffed, and I really was yesterday, and I didn't have the sugar stuff that I want. My favorite thing at Golden Corral is the salad bar and the soft serve ice cream, and I did not have the soft serve ice cream, but I did cheat a little bit by having banana nut bread, but I'm not counting it as sugar. And whoever wants to say I'm cheating, go ahead, because I make my own rules to my thing, okay? And I will like 99% agree with you, but I'm not counting it as a sugar day. However, I'm counting today as a sugar day because today just went terrible. So because my plates expire tomorrow, I have all the paperwork from where I bought my car. I went to the DMV. I get there, and keep in mind, my new car has issues. So yesterday I tried to go get new brakes because I came to a stop. I was trying to come to a stop yesterday while driving, and my car did not stop. So I was like, let me check the brakes, which I've been hearing squeak, okay? But I didn't know if it was the brakes or the ice or both. So I went to the brake place, and there's a mechanic by my house. They are amazing. They put it up on the lift, and he said you have 50% of your pads, and it's the rotors are glazed extra or something. But he basically, I could have had to waste a bunch of money, but he told me the truth, and he didn't replace them, and he said I'm pretty good. And he test drove it. The other guy test drove it. So I saved all my money that day, which is good because I don't have a bunch of extra money right now. So then I look at I'm going to skip that part. So then I went home, went to Aaron's game, went to Amazon, came home. So today I decided I'm going to go get my tags because they're almost expired. It's 60 days I had to do it, and I'm just now doing it. So I go to the DMV, nobody online, which never happens. And I did not have my inspection thing. And it's not even a car inspection. It's some kind of, it's called an IDOD. I don't even know what the heck that is. I don't know what the heck they verified. They just had to verify the odometer or something. I'm like, what kind of dumb stuff is that? I didn't even need an inspection, I guess because the year the car is. And my car is still squeaking with the brakes. So then I had to leave the DMV because I didn't have the IDOT paper. I left it on my desk, went all the way home, and I was going to get the tags and then get my meal, go home, eat it, be happy, just me, peace, and a TV show, and eat my meal, then start my fast. And Nikki and I were supposed to be doing a 48 after Golden Corral, or after yesterday, and I already told her this morning I am feeling so overwhelmed with my financial issues that I'm eating. And she said, I'm sorry to hear that, and that's okay. So, and this is personal, and it's not me. Overeating yesterday has no trauma attached, because I just wanted to go out to eat with her. And today has no prior trauma attached. It's because I'm stressed the heck out. When I'm to the peak of stress, though, I'm not hungry. Or maybe it depends on what kind of stress. But I decided I'm having a sugar day. I decided I'm going to have XYZ. I really want to win that diet bet I'm in, and I might have sabotaged it between today and yesterday. We see the trend on the board is going up. I'm going to show up daily, probably even if something happened, I'm in the hospital. I'm showing up daily to do a scale because that's what I committed to. That keeps me accountable, but I'm not taking any kind of negativity. I'm showing up, and it is not easy to show up and show everything you eat when you're eating crazy, okay? But I don't have to fear anyone, and I'm going to keep telling myself that because I just don't have to. So I went home, got the IDOD inspection thing, went back. Then they told me, your name is not on the title. This wasn't transferred over to you. We need a writer, or we need the title filled out properly. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Because the CarMax, that's where I bought my car, they mailed me everything I thought I needed for my tags. I thought I was just going to go in there. Even the check was there. The check was all stapled together. All of this stuff was stapled together, everything I needed. So I thought I was just going to hand it over and put my new plates on, okay? So now I'm back the second time, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I called CarMax, and she said you could come out here, and she said either we could send it by email and maybe they would accept it. I already know they wouldn't accept it because the lady was like, she needed it on the official paper. I was like, I guess I have no choice but to come out there. It's 35 minutes away. So then I was like, okay, I guess that's my only choice. She said, well, we'll fill up your gas. I was like, okay. That made me happy. I said, okay, that'll make me happy because I don't have hair today. I just have Amazon. And I need to take my youngest son to the gym. That's all I really have today. And I need to make my YouTube video. And I need to do cleaning in the house. So, so I go all the way to CarMax, many cities over, probably a 35-minute drive each way, maybe 30. I'm probably exaggerating. And they, I'm almost to the DMV. And all oh my gosh, let me hurry and say what's even the situation. So, so I go there, she gives me the paper, and she said she apologizes they forgot to add it. It was in my file. It already has my signature on it. So then, that I signed the day I purchased it, they were just supposed to include it. So then I drive all the way back to the DMV this last time. So this is my third time at the DMV. So I'm handing her everything. I did not pay my property tax for 2023. It was due on the 31st. So I had to sit there and pay my property tax. That was $460. And then, thank God I had that money available. Then I sit there, a couple people skip me because I'm paying the friggin' property taxes. So then I get up there. She's like, I showed her the paid property tax on my phone. She was like, okay, good. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope the check is right. So I said, can you calculate it? Because CarMax gave me the taxes check. So can you calculate it before you do all this stuff? She said, okay, it's usually pretty accurate. But because I just paid the property tax, I was not prepared to pay no hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So, and I have shop rent and home rent coming next week. No, I don't have a bunch of extra money. So then, she calculated, and because my other car is a total loss, I'm getting a refund. I don't even know why I'm getting a refund. So she said the total you owe today is $250. You guys, why the heck is this check for $1,300? She said I could take the check and give you a refund of the cash, but I don't have that much cash on me. I was like, first of all, I was not expecting any kind of refund. You guys, if I could find a DMV that has the cash and that will do it, I'll have $1,000 in my pocket right now. Do you freaking know how much I need that? So that was terrible news and great news. But the problem is my tax expired tomorrow and she don't have the cash now. She gave me her cell phone number because she said you could go to CarMax and see if they'll give you the check for the remainder and give us a check. But then I went outside and called CarMax. CarMax said they could give me the check for the $250 and then apply the money to the car loan. I don't want that. I want the cash now. I need it. So, and I don't want to drive way back out there again today. So I'm coming to this license office to stand in this line because they're more busy. I went to a smaller city, and I'm going to see if they will. I'm going to see what they do. And what the CarMax lady also said is I could go ahead and pay with this check and don't put the total loss in at the same time, and then do the total loss afterwards, and then the DMV will just send me a refund in the mail. So I don't feel like driving another 35 minutes and 35 minutes again. So you guys, I'm eating bad. And the food that I was going to get is way over at the other DMV I was just at. It's just not going to be pretty. And I might have sabotaged the diet bet. I might have sabotaged my 30 and 30. I wish I would have not got down because of the poll results and just ate those 2 days, which did not get out of hand to me, and then went into my 9-day fast, finished out the month. I realized today that, which I already know this, that my strong suit is fasting. So I really need to use that tool. So I'm rethinking things. I'm not giving up. People won't like it, but this is just life. And I'm going to go see what could happen in here because I am so tired. I left. I tried to get to the DMV at 10 because I figured people would come after work and people would come during their lunch break. So I don't know what's about to happen in here. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to drive to another one. I'm driving to all of them because, you guys, that $1,000 I could really use right now. I like really use that right now. So there's 2 more DMVs I could go to. So I'm gonna try this one. I don't care. It's worth it. Wasting my whole day for $1,000, $1,100. How much is this check? Let me see how much is this check. I know this is weight loss, but I don't. I just honestly, it's not nice to you guys, but oh my gosh, the check is 1383.58. So let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. Excuse me.
She's calling somebody back there today.
I'm checking in. Motor vehicle titling. I'm number 7. Does anyone want to talk about anything? Hi, Shai Sarai. If you're just getting here, and you want to know what happened, you could rewind because I said it all. So now I'm at the motor vehicle waiting, and yeah, today is a very, very bad eating day, and yesterday was not good either. And after I eat, I'm fasting till about 11:50 p.m. Wednesday the 30th. I'm hoping this DMV does refunds and has $1,000 they could give me. Yeah. I just went to the Parkville one and I got right up there, but they couldn't help me. They have 3 people for the titling and 4 for the DMV part. Oh, 4 on both sides. guess I'm on hold for whoever wants to hear what happens.
Yeah, switch out here. Switch. Just gate. Now, one verbally verified. Once you get all your stuff together, I'm gonna read it out. I'll send you. Miller, Judge Fort, hello. In the mail in about a week.
Yeah. They have a lot of people working.
It was my sister's car, she passed away, so I'm the person representing it. So they.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
I really hope I'm able to get the refund money. That would just be life-changing today. Like, it's terrible and amazing news. I only have 2 more DMVs I could try, though, that I'm willing to drive to today. I'm at the DMV because my license plate expires. But where I bought my car from, I have the check cost is $1,100 too much. So the other DMV I just went to couldn't give me a refund, and I would love to have that $1,100 right now to get caught up on things. So I'm at another DMV to see if they will be able to refund and have that amount of cash on hand because the other one didn't. And if this one doesn't, I'm going to try another 2 different ones. I'm going to drive around and sit on these lines. But she said some DMVs do and some don't give refunds. I might just, because I have a car, I had a total loss car, so I get a refund. I don't even understand that. I don't even know what I'm getting a refund from, but hey, I'll take it. Maybe because I paid taxes. My other car was brand new. I had it like a year or less. I don't know how any of this works. I never had a total loss. Oh, yeah, I had a total loss before. I don't even know what happened with that one. And those were not my fault. Someone crashed into me on the highway. I think he was texting and driving. I need to be in a class. I didn't know I could pin messages. That's cool. I could pin the message, report a message, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and add as a moderator. That's cool. Ooh, I can make effects. Blush, crush, glow, slate. Wow, alaikum salam, cherry huzz. Oh, I can make bubbles. I like bubbles. I am kind of childish. No filter. Thank you for the hearts. Dance party. Dream. Glamour. That's not adding any glamour to me. Documentary. That looks documentary-ish. Oh, I like that. I'm waiting my turn at the DMV. I should be up pretty soon. They have 8 workers and there's not even 8 of us out here. I love parts. How do I get the filters away? Oh, let me try. Okay, what's this plus? Creator tools, start a poll. I could do a poll here.
Mackenzie, iPod to 12. Mackenzie, iPod to 12.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it and being patient with me. I'm not sure about the 30 days, but I'm sure about not giving up, and I am sure about showing up. I'm not going to hide, and I'm going to put that food for everyone to see, and if it triggers anyone, I will have it at the end of today's check-in video, but I'm not going to do a lot of talking at the whiteboard. There's not really much to say. I said it at the beginning of this video. Hi, sir. How are you? This is Zay, owner of AZ Channel. Okay, now you get hidden from my hide user on this channel. So that's cool. I hid that spam. That was pure spam. Hi, Sonia. If you guys are getting here and curious about what this is, rewind to the beginning. I'm just waiting my turn at the DMV.
Thank you. 816-810-7872.
You shouldn't fast if it makes you binge. Thanks. That's not why I'm binging. You owe me money. What are you talking about? I don't owe a traveling person money because I wish I did take a trip. I eat so much. My family is from Mexico. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely fast the rest of this month. Yesterday, I say I visited a buffet, and that's because I wanted to go with my friend. Thank you, spoken word. And today, I'm eating crazy because it's making. I just want to. It has nothing to do with fasting. Sorry, I meant I eat so much after fasting. Yeah, it does trigger some kind of binge thing, which is why I don't do the sugar. And I didn't. After I did my last 7 day, it did not. I didn't binge after that. Like this, whatever's happening today. Yes, I do think it does, but I don't think what I'm doing today has anything to do with that because I haven't fasted in a few days and I didn't have. What? Hi. Yes. I'm just coming from the Parkville DMV, and I have a total loss of a vehicle, and then I purchased a new one.
Okay.
And CarMax gave me, once they processed everything at the Parkville DMV, they said I owe like $249, but the check was this amount, and she said she doesn't have the cash available to give the refund. So,
Cash available. So on dealer checks, we are not allowed at all in any office to give money back.
really, okay.
Yes.
So now, when I called CarMax, they said I could pay with this check, which should be right, and then do that first without the total loss, and then this should be accurate, and then you guys would send a refund in the mail.
So you would have to do a refund to the state. It sounds like a lot. I could throw out an estimate and everything to see if without that total loss, that check plays out right. And then of course versus, because of course we have that total loss, it's gonna drop that price down dramatically. So
Yeah.
you can't use that check.
Right. So, okay. So you could do that first.
I can give an estimate and see what it could be, and if you want to do that, because it's a refund request form that you have to submit to state showing what we give you for registration of how much you pay for sales tax today, minus whatever that total loss was. You send all documents to state. And then it would be up to the state on and when are they going to give you a refund.
But you think they would?
It's all up to them. It's a 50/50 change.
Oh.
That's why it's always best to have it during that time, so that way you do get that correct.
To have what?
To have that correct. So I could throw you out 2 estimates, one without that total loss and one with, and if you want to talk to CarMax and see what you guys want to do. Yeah, I don't know why they would have told you they don't have the funds, because no office is allowed to give money back on the check and or even put it towards like donations or anything.
Oh, because she was seeming like that was what they do. And she
I
said
know
not.
at one point in time we used to, but they said no, you
This is
cannot.
Parkville. Well, it's still the state of Missouri. She said some DMVs do and some don't.
Yeah, not supposed to.
Okay, so my tags expire tomorrow. If it says the 25th, do I have till like
The
midnight?
25th,
The
yeah.
midnight. Okay, so.
You want me to tell you some estimates and look over everything to make sure everything is okay?
I don't know. You could just, do whatever you could do.
I'll start with estimates, so to throw out some different prices and ideas for you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna look at all your stuff to make sure they had it all right real quick.
So the state could just keep my extra money from my total loss if they just feel like it? You were saying it's 50-50?
Yeah, it's like a 50-50, so we can't say, oh, the state's going to give it to you. We're not sure. It's depending on what they see and what they think and what they feel like they're going to do.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let me look at all this real quick.
So now, we have a signed bill of sale. Yeah, I need the explanation. I can use it. And then if I do take for 2 years, they're pretty strict on what you do. All right. Good. All right, so, right now, paying bill now, what are you doing over there? Are you just doing your tag? Yeah. So when you're done over there, come back over there.
Okay, Carrie.
Okay.
I'll let them know you're ready.
All right.
You can take this in. All right, Arnold.
They should be able to get you that waiver. Were you going to be getting new license plates?
Yeah, because the other ones are destroyed.
You want to do a 1 year or a 2 year?
How much are they?
1 year, 4-cylinder, $27.25, or 2 years, $54.50.
2 year.
So, Parkville apparently didn't do an estimate. That's perfectly fine.
What?
Let me do my calculations again. So, $14.50 is for titling. Then of course we have
Maya,
one.
Neil to us 12 for a disability placard.
Sorry.
Maya, Neil to us 12 for a disability placard.
$25 is one late fee. We have $54.50 for the 2 year plate. Plus state tax, local tax shows $1,308.58. You're looking at $1,402. So you would be paying out of pocket.
With the total loss?
Yep. Oh, no. That's...
Yeah, that's why. Okay. So that's if I just went ahead and did it. This.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, here, let me do this. So this, 1, 4... Sorry, I've had a long day. 58. Okay, and then if we take out 1383 and 58, that'd be 19 out of pocket.
I would just pay 19 out of pocket?
That's if we did it without the total loss.
Okay.
So this is without total loss. Now, what we would do, we would take 14,998, take away 13,723.88. So let me put that inside the tax calculator. Did you say Jessica Warrior? Yeah, I said Jessica Warrior. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So then it would be based off 1,274 and 12. Let me put that in there. $14.50 for titling, a $25 late fee, $54.50 for plate, and then $111.15 for state tax, local tax. With the total loss, you're looking at paying $205.70.
Oh, my goodness.
So of course,
Okay.
if we process this today, and we use the total loss, that.
Okay, so I'm going to take all this, drive all the way back to CarMax, and then see what they could help me do with this
Okay,
mess.
let me get you a whole checklist. I see Parkville did not. Do you know if they ran your title up there at all either?
I don't know.
Let me run it.
She gave me
Make sure
it.
there's no issue. I'm gonna give you a whole checklist.
Okay, thanks.
And write down everything, and it looks like you have it all. We just gotta figure out what you wanna do money-wise.
Okay.
Now, if you lose the body,
Well, he's not.
all right, go ahead and verify.
I was just saying, I never had that come out.
I
never done it. Okay. Probably. I just lost it. I never saw it.
When it comes, I think I say the same thing, the only thing that, changed the expiration date. All right. Keep looking on. Find the box. And when you flip that one over, when you put it into the federal real ID, it's only gonna cost you $12. And you can come in and do that anytime after you receive the hard copy of the bill.
Okay.
All right, have a seat, Mr. Edelman, and get your picture. Look at the small blue circle towards the bottom of the camera. Do you have your insurance? Smile, all we need is one on two.
So I would go for it.
Michael wins, that's three. Also, we'll be making your picture, we can do a federal real ID.
Every 30 days.
So obviously, it's temporary. Andy, Ward, number 7.
After 200, it won't ever
Number
get
6
easier.
is no longer valid.
We don't keep packing them on, apparently, like they do.
Just in case you don't remember, always do that, so you know where you gotta break. And then that's the one.
I know, I didn't know. All right, let's take them off. Okay.
Lindsay, Dolly, come to window 6.
Okay, so this is wrong. Y-L.
Lindsay,
I-L-G-I-N.
what are we doing today? Let's see your license first.
Hold on, I'm doing all Here, my money.
Thank you, have a great day. Thank you.
Y-L. Okay, and John.
Maya, Neil.
Thank you.
For renewal.
Okay.
Neil, window 13 for renewal.
They will. I come here when I was people that were
Melissa Cochran, window
application signed, and then the beginning of the year, the kids would urge me out there to look at. We'll either need, representation number or a vehicle. That way, we've got this from the contracted, the only other discrepancy is that we get. So we just need your birth. I'm not gonna, it's a brand new car, I think. Yeah, but I'm not really for sure, I was just trying to figure it out, but oh, okay, but just. Is it social? Just wanted to make a note that how much are we? Yeah, I'll, just let her know. Yeah, so we could have an idea. There's hard conflict. Now, will she put down her driver's license number or social down, could I still come back and confirm it, or? Okay. That's done, and then she's signed, and then because she's signed on the title. Yeah, okay, well then I'll definitely, I'll come back for it. Okay.
Okay.
color coordinating.
Yeah, you're awesome.
So the only thing, like I said, we just need to figure out, I'm going to staple all this together for you. Checklist I've seen you, the only thing on the mark that I have not verified is proof of your insurance. Other than that, everything else is okay.
Okay.
So of course I have the breakdown. We have the titling, the 2-year plate, the late fee. The blue one is going to be without the total loss.
Okay.
So I have that for the taxes. And then of course, with the whole thing, minus this check, 19 out of pocket. And then, of course, with the total loss, that's for the state tax and local tax. Of course, these fees are with both of these. So, but with the total loss, that's what you're going to be looking at is that 205. Does that make sense?
205 with the total loss.
Yes.
Okay.
So blue without the total loss.
Okay.
Pink with the total loss.
Okay.
Yellow, all fees are included no matter what.
Okay. And then what's the 1308?
1308, that's without the total loss, so you take those fees with that price, gives you that amount.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. Let me get all this back together here for you. So we have total loss, that part of the staple.
And I'll just clip it.
Okay, here, I'm gonna put this, we have title, we have yours, we got the power of attorney, got the total loss, your personal property tax, IDOD, don't lose that.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, hon. Good luck.
Thanks. That's the best customer service I've ever received at a government office. She just did so much unnecessary stuff. You guys, I'm heading to another DMV to see if they'll help me because I want this $1,000. She said the DMVs don't do this. Oops, I stole her pen. She said DMVs do not give refunds, but the other ladies acted like they do it all the time. Oh my gosh. I know there's one DMV going north, and there's one going south, and I think the south one is closer. You guys, I want that $1,100 so bad. Like, I'm telling you, right about today, that would be life-changing for me. I need it. So now, we're about to head to the third DMV. I'm not going to go to that one. Because, let's see, which one am I going to go to? Okay, hold on. Whoever wants to stay, hold on a second. Because I'm going to take my son to the gym at 4:30. Probably closes at 5. I'm trying to think of which one would have the money on hand. Because I got two totally different things. And I know the lady at the other DMV has been there for a long time because she's helped me before. And I think she knows what she's doing. I think they both feel like they know what they're doing. I need this for $1,100. So worst case scenario, what she just told me and what she just wrote, she wrote up a whole paper with highlights. That was so unnecessary. Look what she did. She did. First, she wrote it on the sticky note. Okay? So with the check that I have, so without the total loss, I need to pay $1,402 today. With the total loss of my car that's gone, I only need to pay $205 because of the credit. My check is for $1,300. So then, after she already did that, when that's all I really needed, she did all of this. She wrote all kinds of scenarios. $2 per page print fee will be assessed for all print requests. She put how much? She wrote everything and put it with blue, pink, and yellow highlights. That is the best service I've ever received. Okay, you guys. So I'm on a mission. I feel like when I tell you guys that when you do good, you get good back, and when you do bad, you get bad back. I really believe that, and I'm feeling like I'm trying to chase God's blessing right now because the amount of stress that I don't even talk about on here besides weight, and I already tell you guys that for years. My biggest struggle is not even weight. I know I'm fat as hell, And if you weigh more than me, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, for me, I feel, especially after I ate bad yesterday and today, I haven't even got to eat bad yet because I've been driving everywhere. But guess what? I have a full tank. So, oh, let me tell you one more bad news. So, I went all the way to CarMax, and the guy took my car and put gas in it, and he was like, "Is that all this car needed?" I was like, "Why?" He said that to the lady. I was like, "Why? Did you feel anything wrong with it?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Well, I do have some issues with it." And she was like, "Is it still under warranty?" I was like, "I don't know. I've had it 60 days as of tomorrow." She walked me over to the service area. It's still under warranty. However, it is 3 months, 90 days, or it's 4,000 miles. You guys will never believe how many miles I'm at. You'll never believe it. I'm at 3,923 miles. And that's before I even drove over here. So basically, in the earliest appointment they could get me was February 1st. And I'm like, there's no way. I was like, okay, everybody's about to take Ubers. There's no way we could not get all those miles by next week, because all three of us work different schedules. The boys have basketball. I have hair. There's no way I could not drive my car for a week. So all my warranty is about to be. I'm driving my warranty away right now. I'm like, wow, when it rains, it pours. So that just added. So I drove all the way over there. I wasn't even handling car issues. I just wanted to handle this freaking paperwork and tags, okay? Because they're cracking down on expired tags. Mine are expiring tomorrow at midnight, which I'll be driving around, and they can't wait to catch you with expired tags. And they love to go through the hood apartments because, you know, hood apartments, we can't afford stuff. So we're definitely targets. But I'm not trying to have expired tags. And this is my own fault. So while I was driving earlier, I listened to a surah in the Quran that Muslims, I don't know if you're supposed to, but Muslims listen to on Friday. Friday's like our Sunday. I'm not trying to make this religious. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Dang, what was my point? Oh my gosh, what the heck was I forgot my point. But I was just driving there, and I was just thinking about everything. Dang, I had a good point, but I can't remember. Anyway, I don't know. Let's just see what happens with this DMV. I was thinking, like, you know, when you're at your lowest, this is not my lowest, but this is a low point of 2024. Hopefully I don't have any bad stuff, because this is not even bad. Nobody's hurt or anything. I'm just stressed out, but I'm not even really stressed out. You guys are helping me by letting me vent, and you guys are listening. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. So all I was thinking is, you know, when you're the lowest of the low, you always turn to God. At least religious people do, because there's nowhere else to turn. Anything you go through that gets you closer to God or reaching out for God is actually not a bad thing, because you're going out for God. You know, you're reaching and you're asking for his help, because he's the only real helper, and he's also capable of everything. So if I got $1,100, you guys, I have so many bills that I don't even know where the heck they came from. I sold my precious stock. Shai Sarai, are you here? Because I know you asked me to talk about stock. If you're still here, I'm going to talk about that. You said, what do I have besides AMC? If you're here, I'm going to explain that. We listen because we like you. I appreciate it. I know some people like to hear me talk. But this is therapy. This is therapeutic for me, okay? Especially when I'm wasting my whole day driving around everywhere. But look, with the full tank that I did not do. See that? My car needs to clean. That was on my list. So, okay, you're here. Okay, I did not forget, and I was trying to hurry up before the month ends, that you asked about stocks, because I asked members what would they like me to talk about, and I did not forget. So I'm going to talk about that. But first, I'm going to talk about, this could be a blessing, okay? This is a blessing, because when they said I'm going to get a refund for my total loss, I thought I was going to get a refund for just the license plates. But that's only like, the license plates is only like $54. They're talking about thousands of dollars. But that lady at this DMV just said this, you're going to have to ask for a refund, and they might or might not give it to you. Like, what? Why would they not give it to me? Like, my car's a total loss, and that's what it is. So I don't even know why, but God could find blessings for you whenever, wherever. If that lady would have passed me $1,100 today, I would be so caught up on everything. Okay, so now we're going to talk about stocks. If you don't already know, I am very busy, okay? So I do follow YouTube stock influencers, okay? When I bought my first stock, I believe it was 2019 or 2020, because Cash App said, oh, buy your first stock, we'll give you $5, okay? That's what made me first buy a stock. I went online, I'm like, what stock should I buy? So then I came across someone, I don't follow him anymore, called Stockmo. And he talks a lot at that point about electric vehicles. And I was like, yeah, that's smart, because we are turning towards electric vehicles. So he was in love with Neo. Neo is, I like bulbs. I don't know what you mean. So he talked about so much, and the company is like high up there and China and stuff, and it's on our stock exchange, the American Stock Exchange. So I was like, okay, that was my first ever stock. And I probably only bought $5 or whatever the promo was, okay? I didn't know nothing at all about stocks. Now, fast forward all these years later, 4 or 5 years later, I believe I know more than the average person on stocks. I know how to trade. I know the basics of the candles. I know about the corruption. I know about short selling, naked selling. I know about a lot of things now based on joining AMC. So if you don't know, I used to go to the movies all the time. I had the whole pass where you pay $20 a month. You could see 3 movies a week. I had that until COVID came. Then there was no more movies. So I felt bad. Every time I pass the movie theater, I see they're closed, and I want movies to stay. Like, if I had a man, we'd be going to the movies. He has to like movies, okay? And, oh my gosh, my poor scarf is just hanging on just for dear life. And I passed it, and I was like, I'm going to invest in AMC, okay? So I went back onto the Cash App. I invested in AMC. Then, all of a sudden, there was some kind of AMC movement, okay? The AMC people, the big dogs in the stock market, the hedge funds, they bet against companies. So COVID, they thought was going to kill all theaters. So I can't explain what shorting is, but they shorted the theater. So they're shorting it. So they're basically, let's say I have 100 stocks, 100 of AMC, and it's worth $10. So I have $1,000 worth of AMC. Now, they could borrow my stocks through the brokerage. They borrow my whole 100, which the value is $10, okay? So now, let's say COVID just bankrupt AMC. So now my shares are worth $0. So they paid me a interest fee. I don't loan out my stock, but they do this, okay? Other people loan out their stock. They pay me interest for using my stock, for having it and holding it. But now, AMC's bankrupt, and they're giving me back my stock. Now, remember, my stock was worth $10 each. I had 100 of them. My value was $1,000. Now my value is $0 because they gave me back 100 shares of nothing. Okay, so that's what shorting is, and this is what the big companies that have billions of dollars do. And it's so much, I can't even explain it. I can't even explain how corrupt it is, because there is points and times. Basically, the companies I'm in now, they do naked shorting. So they borrow, and they don't even return the stock. I don't even know, and there's not even enough stock available to borrow. I don't know how it works, but I don't know. What is the country? One of those countries, North, South, the good, I don't want to say the good Korea. The safer Korea, I don't know if it's North or South Korea, just banned naked short selling. And some other countries, I think Australia, I'm not sure if it's Australia, but definitely one of the Koreas, banned naked short selling because it's just counterfeiting shares that you're borrowing and you're selling and you're trading shares that don't exist, okay? So basically, I can't even explain this in this little thing, but let me answer Shai Sarai. Let me answer Shai Sarai. I have no more AMC, okay? I probably lost 5,000 to 10,000 in AMC because I can't even go into it. But just let me tell you, I cared about AMC because I bought into it because I wanted to own a piece of the company that I liked, theaters. And the second reason is the headquarters of AMC is not far from my Amazon job. I like to support small business. I like to support local business, okay? Because if a company is in, let's say AMC headquarters is in Leawood, Kansas, that's where it's at. Those dollars, all those tax dollars and whatever benefits comes to the area that you're in, okay? Which is why you guys hear me say I live in the hood apartments. I live in the hood apartments in one of the best school districts because that's why I live there. Because to live outside of it, my kids won't have the same education. And for me to move across the street will be $600 more per month to live in the townhomes across the street than to live in my hood apartments where I pay full market rent, but they're still cheaper because they're apartments instead of townhomes, okay? So I believe in supporting small business, and local businesses, okay? So I really went heavy into AMC, and I had money at the beginning of when I bought my shares, but I didn't know much about the stock market like I do now. If I knew what I knew back then, 4 years ago, when I had a large sum of money, I would have bought dividend stocks. I would have took like 20% of my money would have been in risky stuff or fighting a cause. I was fighting a cause, and there's a movie called Dumb Money. It just came out the end of last year. So it'll probably come on Netflix or streaming somewhere, and that explains what happened with GameStop. Same exact thing, but GameStop went from like 50 to 200 to like 400 or something. I wasn't in that, but it's the same concept. So the companies I'm in now, it's the same thing too, and I'm only in two. But if the government cracks down like these other countries are doing, they would have to give back all the shares that they borrowed, and the price would skyrocket. It would be life-changing money. So I'm only in two stock right now. One, and I'm not even going to mention the names because I'm about to sell them because I'm behind. Like, unless I could get this $1,100, I need to sell my stocks. And my value, I'm down 58% in one, and I'm down a lot in the other one, more than that. But it's high risk. So when I have my lump sum of money, I would have put 80% in safe stuff. Like the S&P 500 is all the top 500 companies in the United States. So that's kind of safe. And that's what your 401k, they put your money in safe stuff. So you're probably going to get like 8.5% per year in your value of your portfolio. I was doing that. There's a Muslim one. It's like the S&P 500, but it takes out like beer and gambling and I don't know, OnlyFans. It takes out, I don't know that they're a publicly traded company, but it takes out anything that doesn't go along with our faith. It wouldn't have banks because we're not supposed to deal with interest. So that's what I was investing in for long term, but I sold those too because I just knew that the government and the Securities Exchange Commission was going to do what they're supposed to do and give us a free and fair market. We don't have a free and fair market. The hedge funds, they manipulate prices and they will take 1 million shares, and I can't explain to you guys, but just look up naked short selling if you want to know how corrupt our United States stock market is. It's not, you can't just say I believe Hawaiian Brothers is going to be great, so let me invest. It doesn't work like that. When the short sellers want to bet against a company, they could destroy companies and steal our retail. They call us retail investors or dumb money. Anyway, so Shai Sarai, I'm sorry. I have no AMC. Let's just say I'm about to start from zero. I'm like so close to just selling everything, but I'm so nervous because the moment I cancel, man, I just canceled my membership to this place. It was $36.99 a month to have unlimited car wash. I canceled that yesterday. I don't have money like that. And the reason why I kept keeping it is I'm like, I work 7 days a week. I can't afford to have my car washed when I want. I canceled that yesterday, and my car is so dirty. Okay, we're almost to the next DMV. Oh, my gosh. I'm so nervous. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give refunds because that don't even sound right. But, hey, I am driving. I'm driving here, and then I have one more. And if neither of them help me, I'm going to call the lady. I have her cell phone. So the lady at, look at this. This is the first DMV. She told me 248, and then the other lady told me 205. Like, what the heck? I'm not even getting the same answers. So I'm gonna see what happens in here. So it says license office. Does that go for everything? Please do tags too. Oh my gosh, I promise this 1100 would just do me so good. But all of my financial problems are 100% my fault. And when I did have my lump sum of money, I didn't know what to do with it. So I didn't win the lottery. I don't even want to talk about how I got that money, but it was legal and I really messed it up. And wow, since I've been here last time, they changed up how you sit in there. I hope they do what I even need. It says license office. License office. North Kansas City license office. Do they do titles? They don't even look the same. Let's go see what'll happen in here. I think I'm gonna have to go to the other one. I heard the stock market is very manipulated. That's why the rich get richer. Yes, and the rich give all their monies to the hedge funds, so the hedge funds could pool the money together. I'm leaving the other paperwork in here. So if you could buy millions of shares, you're going to manipulate the price by doing that. Like if you sell 1 million shares of a company, the company value is going to go down. So when you have billionaires' money, you can make big moves. But they're doing fraud. Oh my gosh, I hope they can help me in here. I have one more DMV after this one I'm going to go to if they can't help me. That's the plan. Okay. Oh. I don't even know if they do I don't know if this is only the driver's license or if they do plates. Seems like an express plate. I don't even know if they do plates here. License office. Not operated by state of Missouri. Did you check in?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna wait here and waste my time, but it's worth it. It wasn't Russia. Carmack needs to write you and DMV separate checks. Carmack said they're not gonna give me a check. That's why I didn't go back there. I'm trying to get that cash. I don't think it's gonna work. There's so many people here. I miss my old car. The last place had 8 people. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was thinking I could wait till the end of the day, like another hour and a half, and see if that first place had the cash. I know somebody's gonna come pay in cash, and I don't see what's the big deal because this check is gonna go through. It's not gonna hurt anybody. They should have an information desk. You have to wait to go speak to somebody, and then they can even help you. I don't even know how much they're supposed to give me because I got 2 different quotes. But why would the state not give me a refund? What would you guys do in this situation? I don't see how the state wouldn't give me a refund. I'd just be waiting a while. What would you guys do if you needed that $1,100? The CarMax will not give me a check. She'll give me a check for the DMV, and then she'll credit my loan back. I just wasted my whole day. Okay, I'm gonna take this live stream off because there's music in here. So thank you for being here.